Hey everybody, Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we're back searching some world coins, and it's a half-pound grab bag. I've done a lot of these on my channel before, and it seems like every time we get something cool and new, so whether it's older coins, silver coins, rarer designs, maybe gold, maybe something crazy, but even if it's just editing back some interesting historical information, I'm all about it. So let's hear a brief message from our sponsors, and then we'll start hunting the bag. Before we get into this grab bag, I want to thank MA Shops for sponsoring this video. Their online marketplace, mashops.com, has a great selection of ancient US and world coins, paper money, stamps, and more. They've got a really good reputation, easy to use site, and they work with trusted dealers, so it would be a mistake to not head on over there and be aware of this awesome source for coins. Hopefully you can find something for your collection there, and with that being said, thanks to them again for sponsoring it, and let's get into the grab bag. And looks like some interesting material to start things out today, and we'll start with this Thai coin. I'm not sure how many baht that this would be, but I believe that that's Rama the Ninth, and it's incredible how much power the net worth of these Thai kings is so high, so I'll include that information below, but they own a ton of control basically in their home countries. And after that, we'll see this Moroccan coin, and it actually, you know what, it kind of looks like it's silver, 1961 dirham, I believe, but it also definitely could just be some sort of a copper nickel coin, but if I had to guess, I would say it's like 72% silver or something, but maybe I'm way off, and would be a little bit embarrassing after so many of these world coin hunts that I wouldn't know that. But hey, you always I'll know after I edit the video. Here we've got a half piece from India, 1926, but it's British India, so you see King George V, King, Emperor, often would say Emperor of India, but this is in India, so they wouldn't say Emperor of India, so that's sort of a neat coin, and I'm not sure what the piece, how that translates over to, annas and a full pound or whatever. This one is going to be a farthing, this one George V from the mainland, Great Britain, United Kingdom, 1923, you see a seated Britannia there, and then some more modern. I always try to do it in one sort of fell swoop just so that we don't clog up too much. Well, that's something different. Let's see, clog up too much of the hunt with them, but here's one penny in 1917, here's one new penny, which would have been like 2.4 of these pennies because they decimalized from 1971 and 1983, and then they had the 3 pence, which was 1/80th of a pound, or I guess 1.25 cents, with the portcullis design. 1961 was shortly before, I think that they switched over around 1970. After that, we'll go to a much different continent here with Honduras, 1956, 5 centavos de lempira, so 1 lempira, it's the Honduras lempira, I believe, is their full unit of currency. This one's pretty worn, so it's always fun to have things that have a fair amount of wear. They are circulating, a lot of people have touched that coin. 2015 India Rupee, that one also looks like it's got a little bit of like a partial collar error, but it doesn't, I don't think that it's significant enough where I would actually pull that out, and I'd probably just include it in some bulk world coins. After that, we've got 1 cent from 1965 right here, Elizabeth II, Queen Elizabeth. Still some interesting sort of brown luster on it, which is cool. Most of the time I find these pretty circulated. And then another similar themed coin here, maybe it's Canadian, and it's going to be something different, 1916I, and I know that it was last episode, but I'm already forgetting. I think that means it was minted in India, Commonwealth of Australia, so really cool detail. That's a fun find that I will be pulling out for sure, and so many interesting coins so far today. After that, it looks like we've got 2 1 franc coins from France, pre-decimal or pre-euro coinage. And then over here, this one looks like a larger, and I was thinking maybe it just looks like 1 Irish pound, 1990, with the lyre or the harp. But they always have these cool animals on their coins, so I'm not sure what the exchange rate on something like that would end up being, so I'll have to let you know there as well. This one stands out. It has the hammer and sickle, and it's a pretty large coin. It says CCCP, probably commemorative of some type, and maybe a 1 or 5 rubles coin, but I'll have to let you know, and I'll have to let you know what type of value would be associated with this sort of a coin, because I don't think that it's silver, but it is something interesting. And moving on here, we've got a Baudouin, I think that's a Belgium 1 franc coin, 1989. I'm always a little bit critical of their coin designs. I don't think at this point that the Belgians really did the best that they could with their designs. And in the Netherlands, one golden coin from 1971 is going to be our next find after that. So lots of English stuff. This one, I am not sure. Oh, Jose de San Martin. That's going to be Argentinian 5 centavos from 1955. Older, but still in pretty good shape. And then after that, we've got this Berlin Mint, A Mint, 10 Pfennig from 1902. So about 120 years old. Really, really neat, very old coin. And I think that this one, it's shaping up to be a really nice hunt because I can see some good stuff in the background. 1909, Uruguay. It's going to be a 2 centésimos coin, not silver, and neither is this, but it's a 1938 sort of World War II era United Kingdom 3 pence. And then again, Queen Elizabeth all over the place on these coins. This one being a 10 new pence coin. They actually made the coins smaller, probably just save some metal, but they downsized them. So the large 10 pence coins are no longer spendable. And then we have a 10 franc coin from 1951, though this would be only 10 centimes in 1960 when they revalued them. These 1 francs would be like 100 of the old francs. After that, this thing has been staring me in the face the whole time. It looks like a large German silver coin. We have one of those 5 centimos from the next year in Uruguay, but let's check this out. In 1913, it's 2 marks. We'll see who's on the front. It looks like Kaiser Wilhelm II, and what a cool find. You can see 1913A down there. Such a neat, I really love the German silver. I believe it's 90% silver, and there's going to be some solid value attached to this beyond its metal value as well. A few scratches behind the head are unfortunate, but I mean, what a cool coin, and so fun to be able to find this over 100 years old from my German ancestors. So that's at a time when they would have probably been living very close to Prussia. Another one of those 3 pence, then this one is going to be a 2001 Guatemala coin, I believe 50 centimos, but in really rough shape. We've got another Thai coin, maybe a 1 baht, and then a 2006 Trinidad and Tobago 25 cents. There's actually over 1 million people on that island, which is situated sort of in the Caribbean. After that, we've got an Australian coin, I think that's just a 1 cent coin from Australia. They've since phased those out, like I think we should with the US stuff. And then the property of OK Vendor, loaned for amusement only. So just a little token, but you never know what these are real grab bags, so anything can basically make their way in, and that's sort of fun. 10 Pfennig here from the German, the Democratic Republic, basically the not West Germany, East Germany, Soviet bloc, Eastern bloc Germany, and those Pfennigs, I've told this story before, but basically they would convert. There was a black market. If you visited East Germany, you would need to convert them at a 1-to-1 rate, 25 a day. So that was a way that they would get money out of tourists, because on the black market, it would trade at 5 or 10 of the East German marks would make 1 West German mark. But in reconciliatory efforts, they repaid them at 2-to-1 so that the East Germans would be a little bit more financially stable, given the tough conditions in the communist Germany. Or socialist Germany. And then 1952, 10 francs right there, pretty worn down. This one also looks like it's going to be silver. Now, you can see some of the hairlines on it. It's really been harshly cleaned, but it's a 10 Karuna coin. Really neat. 1932 from Czechoslovenska, which I assume is just Czechoslovakia. I want to say that this is 70% silver and really fun, larger planchet world coin. Again, even if it's cleaned, it's still... that's some big silver, so super excited with that, that we're able to find that. And at this point, we've got what looks like a few more interesting coins here. 1 Zhao from China and 1 new dollar from Taiwan. So similar areas of the world there. Then also a 1 cent right here. And what's this? This could be a maybe Jordanian coin from 1959 or so. And I'm not sure that I can read what that says, but my guess is that that's exactly what this is, from the Hashemite Kingdom of the Jordan. And pardon the interruption, my phone storage actually ran out mid-video, so had to put this back together. But the next coins I was going to look at were this 1959 Mexico 5 centavos coin from 1959, and then another 10 centavos, but this one 2001 from Argentina. So I know Argentina has had a ton of different currency reforms, and has been plagued with a lot of inflation, so they often have to, demonetize their coins. It's a little bit unfortunate. But here we have a Norwegian Tenor from 1986. Probably Olaf V is my best guess, or Oscar. And then here we've got and this actually is in gorgeous condition. I don't think it's anything grade worthy, but like that, it's a really beautiful coin. If I saw, a nice penny like that, that's maybe like I don't know, what do you think? Mint State 65, 66 brown, maybe not as much on the reverse, there's a few nicks, but like, that's a cool coin. I really like the Privy Mark 1 ore from 1951. That's a special coin, I think. And then we've got a Thai 1 baht here. So not as standout, nor is this 10 drachma with, I think, Paul I, 1959. And, a 10 drachma, they phased that out, and also had a lot of problems with inflationary forces with the different drachma. 5 Rappen here from Switzerland, 1926, going to be a slightly older coin. And then we're also going to be able to get into a 50 rupees coin from Indonesia, 1971. Very large population of Indonesia. I'm not exactly sure how many, but I'll update you with the current figure. 1875, wow, 2 pfennig. Super old coin, and the rim has some interesting, look doubled for a little minute, but J mint and nice even wear. You can tell that this thing has been spent and used a fair amount, so nice to have something as old as 1875 in the hunt. And then nice 1900 half kopeck, so that would probably be Tsar Nicholas the second, and unfortunate corrosion, but definitely a nicer coin that I would put in one of my auctions alone. And then we also have a 1 pfennig 1950 with the oak seedling right after World War II. They wanted to show that they're sprouting anew. So that's going to conclude the hunt, but some really interesting, these were some of the standout coins. We had what looks like a silver coin over here, a Czech, pretty cleaned but cool, fine, and then a neat 2 mark from 1913. Doesn't matter about the scratches, there's some other fun finds and a lot of historical research for me to now go and do. So thank you so much, and I'll see you on my next video, which will probably be coming out in 2 Tuesdays from now, and try to find some more nice world coins. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to Treasure Town, and get in touch with me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Also, check out my website, treasuretowncoins.com, for news and updates related to the channel and collectibles in general. Lastly, there's a link tree in the description with links to all of my other sites, as well as some affiliate links that can support the channel. But with that being said, have a great day, and I'll hope to see you on some of my videos in the future.